A Texas family turned something that could have broken them into an inspirational story of love and of giving. 13-year-old Taylor Storch died this past spring break in a skiing accident in Colorado. Her parents made the decision to donate her organs, and they recently got a chance to meet the woman who received their daughter's heart. And they all join me now. Todd and Tara Storch are Taylor's parents. Patricia Winters is now alive thanks to Taylor's heart. It's good to see all of you.
Thanks for letting us be here.
Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Storch, tell me, first of all, what was the deciding factor here when your daughter was in that bad skiing accident? How did you go about deciding to give away her organs?
Well, fortunately we got asked the question in the hospital, and it was a very easy decision in a very horrible time, and thank goodness we were given the opportunity to make that decision. But we hadn't talked about it before, unfortunately, and we said yes. It was very easy.
And do you think that that's something that families need to talk about? I mean, I know it's such a difficult subject to even think about your children being taken from you too soon. But is it a discussion you think families ought to have?
I definitely think so. I mean, it's it could be just as important if you want to save lives afterwards. But it's a discussion that could be there with life insurance and wills and things of that nature, because it's a serious thing that we can give back to help other people.
Patricia, describe, if you will, what your life was like before you got the heart donation.
Prior to transplant, it was basically sleeping 18 hours a day, barely taking care of my 4- and 5-year-old boys. It was pretty bad.
And describe the moment when you found out that there was a heart coming your way.
We had 2 dry runs prior to that, so this 3rd run, I just knew that this was going to be the one. So it was excitement. We were excited and hopeful, for sure.
And what have you been able to say to the Storches about getting Taylor's heart and the unbelievable sacrifice that had to happen in order for you to get that?
It's a gift of gratitude. They've given me a life back. I can be a parent to my boys. It's everything, truly.
Tara, tell me a little bit about the work that you're doing now, the documentary that you folks are trying to get under your belts here, to tell a little bit about Taylor's story and about the process you've been through.
And we're in the process of creating a documentary to really tell Taylor's story and the importance of organ donation, and to let people know that by signing up, it's a very small step, but it gives life in very big ways. And we saw Taylor save 5 lives, and it has truly impacted these people, and it's becoming this big ripple effect to let people know how important it is to have this discussion with your family, that our sacrifice of losing Taylor is giving life to others.
And what do you remember most and best about your daughter?
Oh, you don't have enough time for that.
Right.
But she was funny and outgoing and social, and really she had such a giving spirit. So when this was offered to us, like Todd said, it was a very easy decision to continue her giving, because that's just who she was. And I'm glad we said yes, and we're very thankful that we had the opportunity to even have the choice of organ donation for our daughter.
Absolutely.
Todd and Tara, thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm sorry that you lost your daughter. I'm glad that there's a silver lining to the story. Patricia, I'm glad that you're doing better now, and thank you all for joining me and telling me a little bit about how organ donation has changed your lives. We'll be right back.